Are you there?
Doing very well.
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for
Hello.
joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah, no
we
problem.
caught you a little late. Didn't want to take you away from your grocery shopping, but
My bad.
wanted to ask you a few questions about your match versus Eternal Dreamers. I mean, you guys played a great match against them, but next week you go up against Gear in the Rear. How do you feel about that matchup?
Oh boy, that's a good question. I'm gonna be honest. We have not played Gear in the Rear before. I have seen their tag floating around ladder. So I'm very curious as to their skill level. Obviously, they've made it this far and they got seeded very well. So um, definitely, I'm not expecting a pushover by any means. But I think we've done pretty well so far, and I think should be able to take them out.
So there's still a number of matches left in the playoffs before we get to the grand prize. How are you feeling about your chances in securing top spot?
Well, I'd be doing my team a disservice if I said anything less than first place.
That's right.
So I think in all honesty, we have a good shot. I mean, our lineup's looking strong. We actually have a player reborn, one of our GM Zergs. I think he's in chat right now, but he's coming back from a 1 month vacation, so he's gonna bolster our lineup very well. And so we're going to be heading pretty strong into the playoffs, or further on into the playoffs.
I apologize. I went out of order and asked the wrong question first. Which one did you did you pick
We
me up?
got it. We're going back up to the top now.
All right, so you did number one.
I didn't do number one. No.
Okay.
Oh, this is professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
if we stick to the script, it's professional.
I don't know why I jumped. Our notes are all off this week because we're doing two matches, but that's not an excuse.
You
But
guys are awesome, man.
well,
you.
thanks for the consolation. But going into this matchup against Eternal Dreamers, I mean, how did you feel? Had you guys played them before, and if so, how did that go? If not, how do you do your homework going into it?
I think we actually did play Eternal Dreamers before. I'm actually pulling up the Wikipedia right now. So our B team played them in a friendly, and they lost 2-5. So that was the only other time we played them. And from that result, I could tell that they were definitely a solid team. I've known their manager um, for quite a while now, and we had some friendly banter. Um, and I mean, in terms of preparation, just not so much before the clan war, but most of the preparation happens during the clan war, where we just want to make sure we get the best players with their best matchups, with the highest percentages, and that gives us the highest chance of winning.
Yeah, that absolutely makes sense. And you kind of answered our next question as well, which is typically what you consider when you make up the player rosters. But moving forward, do you have any shout outs that you'd like to give us before we let you go this evening?
Oh yeah, definitely. Copper Code Labs, of course, our main sponsor, and instead of shouting out to our partners, because I think I did that last time, I just want to throw out that we are starting $25 open tournaments every Sunday now, starting this Sunday, and those are open to the public. And we are also starting a $400 team league in about 2 weeks. So for all you team managers out there, the announcement thread is on Team Liquid if you want to check that out. And I made sure to plan it so that it does not interfere with SC2CTL. It shouldn't, because I don't want to interfere in any way, because SC2CTL deserves all the viewers they can get. So that's pretty much all I have. So.
Well, thanks for doing that. Is there a place that people can go to find the information for those events?
Oh yeah, definitely. Check out the SC2 tournaments sub forum on Team Liquid, I believe, and you'll find both announcements posts for the weekly tournaments as well as the team league.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for allowing us to cast such awesome games.
It's
Really
my
excited to
pleasure,
see
man.
what you guys are going to do in the future of the tournament.
Thank you, and keep up the good casting, guys.
Thanks.
We will do our best.
All right, good night, man.
See ya.
Take care.
So if you want to go ahead and turn your videos back on, we'll wrap
Yep.
up this cast.
Sounds like a plan. Just got to get my... Whew, all my windows are all messed up. Here we go. And I'm back.
There you are.
Hello.
So we do want to let you know that we did cast 2 matches tonight. So in case you missed anything, you will be able to find all the VODs for these matches as well as every other match we've casted so far in the 7 or 8 weeks of SC2CTL on youtube.com/wingnutstarcraft. And Nick, take it away with our sign-off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This has been StarCraft 2 Community Team League, and we will see you next Tuesday, which is, after the weekend Tuesday. At 8:30 p.m., we'll have another great playoff game for you as we are coming to a close, and those DOS keyboards are getting closer in the horizon. So we will see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.